Welcome back to special coverage as we mark 1 year since the deadly shooting at Annunciation Catholic Church. We want to share the stories now of the helpers, first responders on scene just minutes after the first shots rang out. Minneapolis police releasing hours of interviews with those officers. But first, we want to share the story of a mother and officer who was one of the first on scene.
I heard the call come out as an active shooter. Initially, I thought it was like, okay, somebody's playing around on the phone. I think I was like on the phone with my son at the time, just doing a quick check-in with him. And I was like, I gotta go. And I just remember I have to start driving. I just had to start driving. Man, I think I was there within like 5 minutes.
100 EMS dispatch to 100 EMS command.
I remember them over the air stating that the last time this guy was seen was on the east side of the church. So me and the other squad, we stopped to hold the perimeter on that side. I took off running to the front of the church. When I got there, I saw it was children coming out of the church. These children were injured.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt here. We just got an update from squads. They want EMS in front of the church for victims. We have at least 20 victims at this point is what they're saying.
There's just so many kids, and I'm one person. And you want to help everybody. And you're trying to triage, okay, who really needs my help right now? I remember seeing a young boy. He was getting help, and I remember seeing how calm he was. And it was like almost like a reminder for me to be like, if he got it, like you have to have it. Like you need to take a breath, help who you can help. You're not going to be able to help everybody, but help who you can help. And try to relax yourself. Making sure that she was okay, trying to get her to let her know that help was on the way. She was very terrified. She was very scared. And I just really remember just EMS was arriving and as ambulance was, coming, we were just like, hey, can you take two? Can two go with you? And I try to find positives in my hurt. And I try to remember what can I be thankful for instead of being upset and angry. And some of those things are all the children that were transported survived.
Just incredible heroism that day. Officers across the Minneapolis Police Department are still coping with what they saw that day at Annunciation. Audrey Russo has more on the police response.
I was just getting ready for the day. I wasn't even in the office for 10 minutes.
I was supervising the shift. Started my day just like any other at roll call.
My day was ending. I had worked 12 hours prior that incident.
I was assigned to our Minneapolis SWAT team, and we were milling around. Everyone's kind of drinking their coffee, still starting to try to wake up a little bit.
The tone came out, active shooter, Annunciation School.
And initially, we just thought it was like a hoax, but then more information was coming out. This is real.
We are breaking into coverage because what we have confirmed is an active shooter situation.
It was rush hour. I'm like, God, do I jump on the freeway?
Hopped on 35.
And there was a lot of cars that just stopped, dead brakes.
We have at least 20 victims at this point.
Get there was my biggest thing.
Like halfway there, I heard now Inspector Kelly saying,
5501, I'm going in. I just
keep your eyes open.
Open the door.
Shooter is still possibly in the area.
Somebody was yelling that it's the police, and all I saw were dozens and dozens and dozens of little heads starting to poke up from the pews.
I saw it was children coming out of the church. These children were injured.
Basically, one by one, I was just doing a quick check. Are you injured or are you not injured kind of thing. And then I set up a basic triage.
We're able to start clearing this building more methodically.
When we walked in, it smelled like a firing range. You could smell the gunpowder. It's just something you don't smell at church.
Going through the church pews and seeing children, that's something that's never going to leave my head. So yeah, it would be untruthful for me to say that I treat that the same as I treat any other call.
You train for these type of things, but when reality comes,
There's no training for that.
There's ambulance crews. The paramedics had already hopped out and they're grabbing the first, second, third victim. They're just one after another.
Basically the order that they were going to get loaded up in the ambulance.
I try to remember, what can I be thankful for? All the children that were transported survived.
They all know that they were a part of something that, was violent and terrible and awful. But somehow they've been able to find a way to heal. It wasn't that long after that I started to see kids playing outside of that school.
this type of incident will live with us for the longest.
Because that was hard to see.
I held a lot of little hands, give a lot of hugs, tell them they were being brave.
When I get home and I look at my kids and knowing that there were parents that didn't get to do that day, it was a very, very tough end to that day. Yeah.
Coming up, the community steps up for Annunciation. A closer look at how neighbors near and far from the school stepped in to support students, families, and staff after the shooting.